Today is 12th of June of 2025 and today is day number 26 of speaking English in front of the camera. And today I would like to talk about the 400 meters in athletics. Because it is one of my favorite favorite challenges, of my favorite distances to to run because uh, it's explosive and also it is endurance and also you need to have you need to be fast and strong and you need to have enough air capacity and and resistance. The 400 meters is one one leap. It is one only one leap is an a leap of an Olympic stadium where you see, for example, where the Olympics competitions are made it. It is the same distance. Well, there is indoor competitions that has 200 meters 200 meters um, leaps and lips or lips use a lip and what it feels to run a 400 meters at full capacity. I think almost in a full capacity because I think that always you can give more give more. It feels at the beginning you use a block to start running so that you can start with a lot of strange and like an explosive, and you start with the block and then you start in the part of the leaf that has a semicircle, because as you know it's like this shape, the the lips. So you start in this part. So the first 18 meters are one of the, maybe, yeah, the easiest one, because you have all energy in your body. You sometimes you feel like a little bit nervous, but that nervous get off. Like it feels like you born that nervous in the first 40 meters. Then you start seeing how you gain your position. You gain a position because I'm saying this because everyone starts differently in a differently position. But at the end everybody runs the same. every yes, everyone runs in his own road. Uh, an Olympic stadium, an athletics Olympic stadium has 9 roads in the same stadium, and but these roads don't they are not the same long. The near to the center, it is it is smaller than the last one. So that's why everyone needs to start in a different position like this. The first one starts uh, back of others, and the last one and the last one starts in front of everyone. So when they finishes when they finishes the two semicircles now in the last finish line. Well, no, the finish line is the last is the the final. I mean the last. Yeah, I think it is the finish line. No, 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 it is not. It is the last 100 meters is the last straight. The last straight. Yeah, in the last straight you can see everyone running at the same positions. Yeah, at the same positions because now all have everyone have the same advantage because as you know the one that is near to the center of the athletics stadium, it mm, it it runs less distance. That's why he starts in the finish line. and and the last one, if the last one starts also in the finish line, he at the end of the race he will be running like 450 meters, that or maybe five, yeah, like 480 meters. That's a lot of difference because mathematically the first road it is shortless than the last one. So that's why they need to get their advantage. So at the end of the so when they are in the last straight, they now are in the same. They have the same advantage. So you you technically are not sure in how you are, if you are winning or not. You need to run as a beast to gain your places in the first part of the circle, and then in the second and last one part of the circle of the league. And well, it is not too. It is a race of velocity and speed race. It's a speed race. You can't think too much. You can think and strategy, but that is more common seeing in the long distance races. Like for example, 5,000 meters and 10,000 meters, and the races that are in the forest that are, yeah, that races that I have never run before. I would like to do it, but well, that was like a little talk, a little resume of what is a 400 meters race, and a little what it feels. At the end of the race, you feel exhausted, not completely, but you feel that you can recover fast. In a few minutes, you can have almost all your energy back, but it is very exhausting. You need to use all your energy at the last meters to to win the to win to your own mind, because your mind tries to stop you, because it says that everything is hurts, but and your body also like starts to scream at the last strike. But you need to know that you are not gonna today. You're not gonna die. So you can you can run more. You can run faster and feel more pain. At the end of the day, you are not going to die. So you just challenge yourself and your own pain. That's it. There is always going to be another runner that is extremely faster than you, that you know that it is going to be so difficult to win to him, to that other runner, because you also know that he has did like a race with 3 seconds of advantage than your score. So for example, 3 seconds is it's a lot. So in training, in a normal season of training, you can you can improve your score, gaining some fraction of seconds. But for example, 3 seconds, it is too difficult to do. So the point is that you are always you are always challenging yourself, your own scores, your own body and mind. And at the end, you will know that you are capable of doing more than you thought that you were able to do. So that's one thing that's one reason why what I like sports, what I like athletics, because it is an endurance a sport, and it makes you know that you are capable of more than you think, and that's it. And that was a little talk about what is to run a 400 meters flat in athletics. So today is 12th of June of 2025. Today is day 26 of speaking English, and right now is 12 p.m. with 28 minutes. Good night.